Sup, it's Hallie, and welcome back to Club Meeting Season 2 and/or Natsuki Quest. When we last left off, we finally solved the puzzle by making the improvised gaff. Oh my goodness, there are actually things we can do in this game, can you believe it? So, now that we are invigorated by the possibilities that the game is actually doable and not complete horse crap, I think we'll take our existing inventory and go solve some puzzles, and that will yield new inventory with which to struggle against the machine more later. And we're going to start with giving Rai the food, because she's right along the way here. Hey, Rai. I mean, I hope this will work, but let's just give the food to Rai.
Hey, Rai, you look starving. You want some food? Oh man, normally I'd say no, but I'm so hungry. Can I really? Yes, totally. Eat up. I brought it for you from the cafeteria since it looked like you hadn't gotten the chance to eat. I haven't. I've been so busy today. She takes the meal and starts devouring it, I said out loud for some reason. She really was hungry. Oh man, that's so much better. Thank you, Natsuki-senpai. You're super welcome. I'm just looking out for you, kiddo. You're so nice. You know, I didn't get any items or anything for this, and yet I still feel fulfilled. Boom! This game now has a heavy-handed social message about altruism. Moral choices. Game of the Year 20XDX.
Alright, I guess there was actually no reason to do that at all.
So, Ryan, what is it, Natsuki-senpai?
Are there any new informations for doing that, or is there literally nothing? I don't think there is. Like, I don't see any options we didn't talk to her about before, so... Oh well, I guess we just fed Rai. Good job, us. Pat on the back. I don't even remember what's in my inventory to use right now. Hold on, I have to look at my inventories. So we've got the gum, we know where to use that. We've got the key, we know where to use that. We have no idea what this is for yet still, and we know where to use this. Okay, so we're going to the gym and the girls' locker room, bathroom, and we're going to the club room. Let's get a move on. But we have to use something first. So self-esteem. Oop, I tried to hit skip, but I hit history instead, because this mod is copy-pasted instead of structured intelligently. Most of these were in the older building. Or wait, no, two of them were in the new building, weren't they? I don't remember. We're going to the new building. Alright, and from here we go to the gym. Kind of doing these in the reverse order I thought it would be, because I don't remember which building was which. Hey, Kenzo. Kenzo, my man. I wonder if you could possibly tell me, what is this?
Hey, Kenzo, you got any use for this?
Is that the metal core to a metal catalytic converter from the 1980s? Oh my gosh, it totally is. This is just what I've been looking for. Amazing, Natsuki. Where did you find this?
Laying around being useless in that storage area at the bottom of the stairs in the main building. Doubt the school was using it, or will care if it's gone. Probably they'll be happy it's not their problem anymore. You're welcome to it.
Wow, thanks, Natsuki. You have no idea how hard this would be to find otherwise. Let me know if I can return the favor.
Oh, I will, Kenzo. I will.
Well, hey, we needed you to get that thing out of the thing, didn't we? Yeah. There was some...
So, about that favor you owe me. Sir, I believe the matter of one gym shirt belonging to a certain MC still stands before us.
Oh, right. I guess I do owe you for bringing me that converter core. Hang on, I'll be right back.
He's gone for maybe a minute.
And here you go.
He hands over a white gym shirt with gold-colored sleeve ends. It's dry and not sweating. But it smells very strongly of MC. It's almost overpowering. Thanks.
What do you need it for, anyway?
Oh, I'm just going to make sure it goes back to its rightful owner. After a short detour to someone else. Best if you don't ask questions.
Okay. We still don't even know why we needed this in the first place, so I'm kind of mystified. But that's okay. That's one more thing down. We're gonna go back into the hallway, and then back to the other building, I guess. Because that was all we could do from here, right? Yeah, that was all we could do from here. Oh wait, no. Move to courtyard. And then to the old building, where everything else is. Literally everything else. Gotta go to the Leisure Club room. I happened to click that by accident, but luckily that's where we need to be.
Hi, Natsuki. So, Monica.
Wait, yeah, we need to use the key in here, actually. Use inventory environment. We're gonna key that cabinet.
I open up the closet with the key. It's full of a bunch of stuff, but laying very close to the front is a distinctive-looking pen. I take the pen and close the doors. I try to take the key out, but it snaps in the lock, fusing it into the locked position. What the hell? Are things just going to conveniently break when I don't need them anymore? Don't worry about it, Natsuki. I saw what happened. I'll let Missy know. Thanks, Monica.
Alright, now we've got that thing taken care of. Now we gotta go back in the hallway. Now I gotta go to the girls' locker room.
Natsuki, you're back! Yeah.
And now we gotta from here to the... Oh, no, not back into the hallway. Whoopsies. That was wrong. No! Move! Girls' locker room. We were just here, Sayori. Can you believe it? Yeah, I sure can too. The girls' bathroom. There we go. We'll be in and out real quick before the music messes with my audio. How's that sound? God, even I was listening in the episode where I turned it down, and it was still bad. I don't know what's wrong with the song.
No, there's a good idea. I gently chew the gum until it's pliable, then stick it to the corner of the paper and gently pull. And just like that, the paper slips out. It's definitely Monica's handwriting, and it has the spacing in line like the one of her poems. I carefully stash it away and then throw away the gross used gum in the trash.
Alright, let's get out of here. Get out of here before the music starts to do the thing. Oh god. Yeah. So now let's have a look at what we've got. Let's just look at our inventory. So, gosh, we've already exhausted all our leads, and now we have to do the whole thing again. Alright, well, I guess now is as good a time as any to get my dang spreadsheet open and add a few new columns to it. How exciting, dear viewer, how exciting. Was that a thrilling, what was it, like 7.5 minutes of making progress? Certainly it was. Goodness. But now I fear the game is about to become completely inscrutable again, and we'll just have to, you know, keep on like we were. We've got the gaff to worry about now. We have, let's see, we'll follow this thing. We've got the poem, the pen, and the shirt. Alright, I'm going to put a poem on here, and a pen on here, and a shirt, and the gaff. Goodness, how on earth will we make this work? Hold on, I'm like making my spreadsheet all nice. I have to look at it, so it has to be nice, okay? That's just how it is. 4 new columns of things, and so many locations to use them in, my goodness. Whoopity-doo. And we're already on this end of the school, and you know what? The girls' bathroom is right there, so I guess we'll just knock it out right away. How's that sound, Hold on, I'll fix the music. I'm gonna put it down like 3/4 of the way. So it's barely playing at all. We'll see if it still does something to the audio, That's my self-esteem. I can't skip it because it's a different room, haha. Alright, girls' bathroom. Time to use our inventory on things. Well, I guess we can look at our inventory items first, huh? Let's look at that poem.
It's a partially finished poem by Monica. She says it's not ready yet and asked me not to read it. Normally that would make me super curious and I'd read it, since I'm doing her a favor here after all. But honestly, it's probably really close to finished. And I have an 80% chance of being right about the topic anyway. I'll just wait until she presents it. But in order to do that, she'll need me to return it to her.
Gosh, I wonder how we'll end up using that one. Look at the pen.
It's MC's pen. This is that pen. I wonder if he remembers that this is that pen. Wasn't Yuri going to throw it away?
I thought she never gave it back. Whatever.
I should have probably give it back to MC. As soon as possible. And not hang on to it.
Maybe wash it in the sink there. Well, I guess since this is a mod within a mod, the fate of the pen has changed. Let's see. Oh, wait, no, we don't need to look. What am I doing? We need to look at our inventory. That's a whole separate list. Look at the improvised gaff. Or did we already do that? We already did that last session. We don't need to look at it again. We did a great job making that gaff. Look at the shirt. Also, they're in a different order this time. Or were they?
It's MC's gym search. It's colored white with pale yellow sleeves. It has definitely been used once and then not washed yet. Fortunately, it's been sitting around to dry apparently, so it's not super gross and, like, wet sweaty. But it does smell, really rich. A boy definitely wore this.
Gnarly. Obviously now we should show it to all of our friends. But can't we use any of these items with other items? I can't imagine why we would. So you know what? We'll go for it. Use the poem and the pen.
Number 1, Monica's poem doesn't need editing, probably. Number 2, even if it did, it'd be super rude of me to try and mark it up in pen. Number 3, even if I was going to be super rude, not this pen.
Alright, our self-esteem counts for this too. Let's use our self-esteem on the poem.
Okay, so yes, Monica's a really good poet. She arranges words on the page really well. And she makes her poems sound epic and classical without using incomprehensible vocabulary and inaccessible metaphors. But that does not mean that my poetry is worse. My poetry does something completely different, which is still good and equally valid.
What a good self-esteem. I'm gonna use our self-esteem on the pen.
Look, no matter how bad a day you're having or how down about yourself you feel, at least you learned where Yuri was with regards to this thing. You can feel a little more dignified about yourself because of that. Although it really wasn't her fault at all.
We try to be understanding of Yuri in that situation. Whoops, I didn't make a look at my self-esteem again. Use inventory. Self-esteem with the gaff.
Whoa, girl, look at your problem-solving skills. You had 2 things useless by themselves and turned them into an awesome tool. Now all you need to do is find the problem that this particular solution goes to, which you can totally do.
I don't know, it seems pretty impossible. Is it on the shirt?
You could have had a chance with MC if you really wanted one. He doesn't prefer Sayori because anything's wrong with you, and he was clearly attracted to you a good deal. Sayori's just his best childhood bud, who he loves a lot. And that makes perfect sense. You're not less because of it. And you were very noble in not pursuing your advantage with him for her benefit.
You were looking at a sweaty shirt. Okay, so anyway. Back to using things with things. Use the poem with the gaff.
Nah, I don't think the poem needs to reach anything far away out of harm's reach.
Alright, here's the poem. Wait, whoa. What? I didn't mean to do that. That's not right. Yeah, we're using things with things. The poem with the shirt.
Not sure what you want me to do here. I guess I could, try and get some of the MC musk onto the poem by rubbing it on there. But that would be weird and gross. And I'm not sure Monica would appreciate it. Even if she enjoyed it, she'd think I was condescending to her loneliness.
Yeah, that would be pretty gnarly. Let's just use the shirt missing from this menu. Oh, no, it's not. I'm just crazy. Don't mind me. Losing my marbles already. It's too early. Use the pen and the gaff.
Not sure where the pen would fit on here. Don't think I can do it.
But think of the possibilities of writing at a distance. Use the pen with the shirt.
I would strongly consider this if it could be washed off. I would scribble something like MC runs like a porcupine. Something that seems insulting, but then you think about it and you don't even know what it means. Unfortunately, ink would be permanent and I don't want to ruin the shirt.
Well, maybe it would inspire him to wash it. And then the shirt would be ruined. And then he'd have to get a new one, and it would be win-win either way. Okay, so there's the pen and the shirt. Dang it, I'm on the wrong menu again. Arg! Use inventory with other inventory. Gotta use the gaff and the shirt now.
Maybe I could, pull the shirt onto the hook, and then parade around the school with a guy's gym shirt on a hook attached with the tape to the end of a tree branch. Definitely a great way to look like a psychopath. No.
Or a great way to hold a disgusting inventory item as far from yourself as possible. Alright. It's time to use inventory with refinement. We need to poem some people. Here, Ikuko.
Trust me, she would not appreciate it.
Are you sure? Maybe she's more cultured than you think. How about Ayami?
Ayami seems like the type to appreciate poetry. Hearing it anyway, if not writing it. But maybe not a Monica poem. Have to be careful about who you expose to that.
Ah, come on. Most normal people would just think it's weird, I'm sure. I'm gonna show this to Hiroko.
Of all the girls here, Hiroko would probably like Monika's poem best. But just in case it has simulation revealing stuff in it, I probably shouldn't.
Yeah, probably not. How about the peons?
They're very nice to me, but I don't want to try their patience with poetry. Especially since the poem isn't even mine.
Alright, well, let's poem the stalls.
I'm not about to flush Monika's poem if that's what you're thinking.
Sounds like a solution to me. Come on. Just tell her it was destroyed, and she'll believe you. Mirror.
You want me to hold it up to the mirror? Like, couldn't I just look at it directly? I don't think Monika wrote a secret mirror-only message into it.
Well, you could be like, I didn't want to read your poem, Monika, but then I saw it in the mirror and couldn't help reading it backwards all the way through. And then you get, whatever.
I don't want to ruin Monika's poem by getting it wet. The ink would run everywhere.
Well, she said it wasn't finished. I'm sure she could just make it again. Cabinets.
It was hard enough getting it out of there. Not going to risk it going back in.
Yeah. Don't want to put it back where we found it. Alright, now then. The pen for Ikuko.
What would she do with it? I should get it back to its rightful owner.
Well, we know what one girl did with it already.
I'm sure Yami would be fascinated if I told her the history of this pen, but that might also get Yuri bullied, so no.
Oh, it would definitely get her bullied, and that would be terrible. Oop, I didn't mean to click that one. No! Urgh! The one problem with navigating so many menus. Here you go, Hiroko.
I don't see why she needs it.
Oh. Getting tired of the pen, are we? It's understandable at this point, really.
What would they do with a random pen? I should give it back to the person it belongs to.
No. We need to see what silly things you had put down for all this.
I really need a clever slogan to write up there first. Can't think of one right now.
Alright, mission. Find a slogan. Mirror.
The pen won't write well on mirror glass. I've tried before.
Yeah, those two objects are pretty incompatible, really. Need a marker for that kind of thing. Sinks.
The pen's already physically clean, but no amount of water will wash away its impure sins.
That's a fair statement. Alright. Cabinets.
Jiggling the pen in the cabinet handle doesn't accomplish much.
It doesn't really look like there's a handle to jiggle it in. Well, whatever. Inventory. Use the improvised gaff on Ikuko.
What the heck is that thing, Natsuki? Hook stick. Need to reach a thing in a high place, so I take this hook on the end of a stick. Uh-huh. Yup.
Yeah, hook stick. Let's show the hook stick to some more people. To Yami.
I can think of a few possible interpretations of what you're trying to get me to do with the hook stick and a Yami. But I don't like any of them.
Well, just try them and see what works. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing, Natsuki.
I can reach Hiroko just fine without the hook stick.
I thought she was like the really tall one, though. Well, whatever. Gaff the girls.
They don't seem suitably impressed. I'll show them. Or I'll show them, rather, is what the intonation would be.
They should be impressed with your ingenuity.
The stick's not sturdy enough for me to scale the stall's walls with. And also, the stalls have doors.
Okay. Then how about the mirror?
And this truly does look like a ludicrous object. Probably because it is one.
I mean, we did improvise it out of two already fairly ludicrous objects. Sinks.
And then I'd have a wet hook stick, and that seems less useful.
Would be slipperier, yeah. Don't want to do that. Cabinets.
It's just too big and thick to be of any use in forcing open the cabinets.
Alright, so that was the gaff on everything. Now we gotta show the shirt to all the girls. Oh god.
She'd never let on that she was interested in such a thing. But she'd be lying. I know her secrets.
Yeah. I can only imagine what they would actually say about this.
If anything, she might be a little too into it. She'd probably make a big show out of smelling it. Not that the owner of the shirt or his girlfriend would want.
Or not what they would want, rather, is what they said. Okay. Yeah, these girls are a little bit too creepy to be sharing this shirt with.
Not sure how she'd react to it. Probably better not to do something so weird without knowing that. Yeah.
For a second, I thought there was more to that sentence, and that's why I kind of ended it weird. Show it to the group of girls.
It probably would get them riled up to hear that I grabbed a guy's gym shirt. But they'd ask whose it was, and I don't want to embarrass MC.
You can just feign ignorance. Just don't tell them whose it was.
Like, I have no idea, I just stole a freaking shirt. I should probably keep other people's clothing away from there.
Well, it's already absolutely disgusting. I mean, what are you worried about at this point? Look at it in the mirror.
Holding it up, it seems a little big for me. Which makes sense since it's MC's size and he's bigger than me.
You could be swimming in it. Which would be extra gross for some reason. Sinks.
If I wash it, that will ruin its usefulness for, some people. Don't worry, I'm sure it will get washed in time.
Is this something Sayori was supposed to ask us for, and we just didn't get around to it somehow? Well, let's shirt the cabinets.
No way to jam it in there.
Okay, well, we did everything we could in here. And, like, for once we actually did. Let's go back out into the locker room.